Like, couple of things, you guys. I just want to say that I Rising Power Goddess April, I'm sending blessings to that baby, to her daddy, and to the families of all involved that are responsible. We as a community are responsible. We are responsible to stand up and to do something about this. Not only are we responsible to be shepherds of each other, of our sisters, of the womb, we are responsible to stand up for this girl, this woman. God damn it, man. I just heard the whole story officially for the first time. And it's disheartening. I have a couple of things because I went to Centinela when I was pregnant with my son. I wanted to have an all-natural birth. Y'all know me. I had my firstborn when I was 15 via C-section, emergency C-section. They fucked my little body up. So I prayed, I fasted like April. I had affirmations. I believed, I trusted in spirit and all of these things. And I was able to have my son natural. Now, still in a motherfucking hospital, California hospital. They gave me a little care, you feel me? But they definitely were there to put fear inside of me and fuck my whole situation up. But I'm not talking about that because it's bigger than this. It's bigger than me. What I'm tripping off of right now is how I'm not gonna call the woman evil. I'm not gonna call the woman evil. God bless her. God bless every womb that she has touched and every womb she has not touched. Gwen Allen off about a Centinela Hospital, y'all. She gotta go. She gotta go. She's so evil. Oh, God, you just let it roll off my tongue. Hey, we're going to call a spade because I read energy. At the end of the day, I read energy and I know energy and nobody can tell me what I don't know about energy. You fucking feel me? This woman, I came in when I was 8 months pregnant for a checkup, y'all, because I started going into premature labor. I think I was about 34 weeks. Now, my son's father was born at 34 weeks or something of the sort. And so, you know, I felt a little more confident in knowing that if my son was born at this time, it would be okay. But who was my doctor? It was Gwen Allen. And so out of fear, she came into the room. She gave me all of her doctor vibes and she put fear in me and was like, why aren't you getting prenatal care? I'm like, because I don't need it. I'm getting intuitive care. I'm working with doulas. I have 3. I'm taking the CMOS. I'm taking the vitamins. I'm doing what I need to do because pregnancy is not a fucking reason to go to the hospital. This is something natural, y'all. We've been doing this without hospitals since the beginning of time. How do you think all this shit was created? We've been doing it. We don't need her. So, yeah, she put all her shit in me, and I said, you know what? Maybe I'll consider prenatal care. I seen a black woman who's working in OBGYN, y'all, because I have spent the last decade in reproductive health. I have an affinity to people who care about the womb, or what I think. People who I think care about the womb. I said, you know what? She's telling me I should get some care. I should get more follow-ups after this instance happened. So let me just listen to her. I stroll up to her office. I got us go off up in there and sit down. I think I went like 2 or 3 times, y'all. Everything's fine. She's just racking up ends depositing fear, had an office full of women, single and family, just the same. The intention, y'all. I need y'all to understand the intention. The intention. What is your intention? Why are you doing what you're doing? I told her I wanted to have a VBAC. And of course, every fucking doctor in the world is going to tell me that it's not the right thing to do because I had one 15 years ago. So if you have a C-section, it's like once a C-section, always a C-section. And that was Gwen Allen's thing, y'all. What fucked me up and made me decide that for sure I was never going to go back to her space was inside of her office, she had like this video that goes on 24 hours, right? It doesn't stop. It just keeps going and talking about whatever the fuck she wants to share, y'all. This woman said something to the effect of, I pride myself on having had 100,000 C-sections. Or something. You feel me? Like, why are you proud of that? That's what fucked me up, y'all. I'm like, why are you proud of that? Why are you proud to say that you've cut open 1 million women who more than likely 900,000 plus, you fucking feel me, don't even need this treatment. All of them probably could have gone without it. I didn't need it at 15, and that's what they told me. And how I know I didn't need it at 15? Because I didn't need it at 28. My son came out all natural. No rips, no tears, no over bleeding or nothing. Nothing. And that just messed me up, because how are you a womb guardian in a position? You are in position, woman. You're in position. You're in position. You've studied or whatever the fuck you've done to put yourself in position for life, for the transition from the spiritual realm into the earthly realm. You decided to be a fucking shepherd of that, right? And you're going about it all wrong. And April is a motherfucking testimony. She's a testimony to the work, your work ethic, to your intention, bro. She's a testimony to your whack ass intention. And I'm just like, this shit hurts. I'm left up out of there, y'all, and I never went back. But God showed me that. Because ain't no way nobody should have a video talking about how I'm the most #1 person here and I'm cutting everybody up. I've had 100,000 C-sections. I don't know, y'all. It was the most outrageous number I'd ever fucking seen. And I'm like, why are you proud of that? Why is this black woman proud of that? And in her office is predominantly black women. Every black woman that I seen in there, y'all, I felt for. Made no connections. Y'all know I've been in birth work. I've been doing the things that I've been doing, but I was going through my own things, processing my own pains. So I didn't make any connections when I was in that space. I took a position of observation. And I just knew I wasn't going to go back. And that's just one. This was before my son was born. Now, that's Gwen Allen. Now I'm going to talk about Centinela Hospital. My son, after he was born, about 6 months old, he had a respiratory attack. I was getting ready to lay down to go to sleep. Me and his dad, we were playing the video game, getting ready to lay down and go to sleep. I went to go move my son over on the bed because we all co-sleep. Co-sleeping is another thing for another time, but we were co-sleeping. And I went to go move my son, and he just looked real limp and limber, okay? real limber, like he couldn't even move. His neck was dropping. So we hit the lights on, and that motherfucker, and my boy's lips was blue. He was losing oxygen in my arms, in my face. He couldn't breathe. His grandma was holding him. It was just a chaotic experience. Chaos. Chaos. My son was not breathing. The oxygen was not getting to his brain. So we go to Centinela. I'm living in Inglewood, around the fucking corner. This is the closest hospital that they have in the community. Okay? And this is how they do. First of all, I'm running through Light's family, of course. My son's father's in the backseat holding my son in his arms, crying. He's telling me to hurry up and run Lights. I'm crying and just going through what any fucking mother would do while I'm driving, trying to get my son to the hospital. I know the first thing y'all might think, why didn't you call the ambulance? No, nigga, because ain't nobody, my son is safest with me. Ain't nobody safer with my son than me, and I don't need nobody. I need God. I need God. I don't know about everybody else, but I need God. I need spirit. I need my higher self. I need God. I don't need no ambulance. Okay? We get there. They look at my baby. They tell me, you got to fill out paperwork. Only one of you can go in. Mind you, my son's father doesn't know what I know about our son because I had been assuming most responsibility for him, and he knew that. But we're both distraught. We're between holding a baby, and I had my 15-year-old with me. She'll be 15 next month. I think she was 11 or 12. I think she was 11 or 12 at the time. So, and she came along with us. Y'all, I could have lost my boy. And, it's just like their intention and their care was just not there. They're like, fill out the paperwork. Only one can go in. We got to wait for the doctor. It's a packed day. The hospital. I'm like, this is a fucking infant. You see what I see. His lips is blue. You see what I see. He's not breathing. He's limp. His fucking head is dropping. This is not normal. I understand everybody up in this bitch is needing something, and everybody up in this bitch deserves it. But God damn it, what happens here? What do we do here, right? Hours. They pull us back. My son's father comes out and is like, bro, you go in because you know more. I'm outside crying and praying and going through the emotional works. And then it's like, thank God my daughter was there. My daughter is my hero, man. She really brought life back to me, affirming over me. Everything's gonna be okay. He's okay, Mom. Just breathe. I don't know how the fuck she developed that sense of calm in such a chaotic moment, but she did, and I give thanks for her. I give thanks for my baby. I go in. My son's still blue. What I did, y'all, was I did Reiki on my son. I decided to stop giving these motherfuckers the power because they don't do right. Y'all are in position and you just don't do right. I did Reiki on my son, and all of a sudden my son's lips went color. He caught some color. He started breathing. When the doctor came in, they didn't see anything wrong. They don't know what happened. They don't know how he went from blue and limp and all of that to alert and everything's fine. And now you guys can go home. I know how. That was God. That had nothing to do with Centinela. But your check-in process, y'all, you fill out the paperwork before you can be seen. When a motherfucker don't have to fill out nothing to be seen. You don't even have to have insurance to be at a hospital. You can just be walked up in there and everything's okay. But y'all want to make everything about money. Y'all want to make every damn thing about money. And it's not about human wellness. It's not about improving the human condition. It's about money. Close this hospital. You're not giving them enough money to care. Let's keep it honest. And the people that are going in there already have an understanding of not caring because their shepherd, Gwen Allen, their shepherd doesn't care in that department. Don't care. And in the OBGYN, I went into the emergency room for my boy, for that experience. And it's just the whole thing, y'all. The whole thing is a mess. So I want to send, I'm going to post this because I just hope that it echoes and something happens. Along with what April's family is doing, we've got the nurse healer. We've got an actual Instagram, Justice for the number 4 April. Along with what she's doing, and I also want to thank a friend that I follow on Instagram, Soul Mama Goddess, for posting it. She's a birth worker and a doula. Y'all, if y'all are in Los Angeles, Thick Girl Yoga, what's her name? Thick Girl Yoga LA or something. I'll tag a couple here. But if y'all are in Los Angeles and you are pregnant, please get you a birth worker. Please get you a birth worker. Gwen told me I couldn't have one in that hospital. I couldn't have my doulas in the hospital. I could only have a birthing person and then one additional person. And yeah, that's why I didn't deliver at Centinela, because that wasn't going to work for me. God already told me my mission. What happened was I closed my eyes and I seen me birthing my son with women around me. I didn't even see his father around me. And guess what? When I birthed my son, it was women around me. My doulas, 2 there, 1 on a phone, and my son's father wasn't there. So God gave me a vision, and I trusted the vision more than I trusted the fear that they were trying to give me. So y'all need doulas. Y'all need us. You really do. And I'm speaking as a pregnant mother, we don't understand how much we need this advocacy and this support until shit like this happens. Until there's another sister, there's another goddess that's experiencing this trauma and this pain. And then we think, this baby is not ever going to meet her mother. And it didn't have to be that. Why are they asking for help for 20 to 30 minutes? Why Gwen Allen come in and fucking talk about she just jumped off her boat? Why didn't you jump? Oh, God is not done with me. And I'm not going to be evil. But I need y'all to, let me just leave this last little bit with you. Check the spirit. Check the spirit of the individual. I don't care if it's your mama, your kid, your man, your woman, your teacher, your friend. I don't care who it is. Check the spirit. Because it's a spirit. It's a spirit in everybody. Everybody. Mind, body, soul. We all have spirits. Don't get confused by the shell, the vessel, the fucking credentials. You know, the man giving credentials. What are your credentials in spirit? Huh? What are your credentials in spirit, Gwen Allen? What? Y'all just ask everybody. Know everybody in your circle. Know everybody that you're dealing with. Check the spirit. How do you feel when you're around them? What signs is God showing you when you're dealing with them that lets you know it's okay? My sign was seeing that this woman was happy to have had 1 million C-sections. That was God's sign to me to say, yeah, something ain't right here. Y'all can call it paranoia or whatever else you'd want to call it, but I wasn't delivering my son under somebody like that, nor was I going to continue receiving prenatal care with somebody who's proud to be doing something as opposite of what my vision is. I would have set myself up for that. Women, if you're pregnant, your faith has to be bigger than your fear. Your faith has to be bigger than your fear. You hear me? I went to the water. I provide my clients a water release ritual. We do this prior to labor. Of course, labor is unexpected. We do the water release ritual at the ocean to help transmute some of that fear, to help bring you back to the earth, to bring you back to the collective intelligence that you can do this. You've done this many lifetimes before, just to remind you subtly that you're able and you're capable. And yeah, just check the spirits, y'all. Don't let anybody hold you hostage because of their shell. Fuck the shell. Fuck the shell. You hear me? Fuck the shell. Doesn't matter what it looks like on the outside. What's going on the inside? What's going on the inside? What are you passionate about? What's your intention? What's your real life intention out here for the people? So yeah, I love you guys. I pray that this reaches the right people, and I pray that justice is served. Although true justice would be April here with her baby. That's true justice. Will the people ever see justice for that? Will Aniya ever have justice for that? No, maybe not, but we won't stop fighting. I won't stop praying. I won't stop. I will not stop praying. I will not stop advocating for healthy womb connections. I will not stop being a birth worker. I will not stop contributing to reproductive health. I will not stop. So for every one of you, Gwen Allen, every one doctor, every one nurse that feels uncomfortable, there's a million of me coming. It's a million. And I'm coming, and I'm enriching everybody on the way.